Hi, Donovan here. Look, I've filmed this video twice already and the usual software that I use hasn't worked. So this one's probably going to be a bit shorter than usual because I'm going to fly through it. So in this video today, I'm going to dive into the real reason why the quality of the leads that you are getting are not good enough. And this is something that I hear from a lot of martial arts school owners. I hear that the quality of my leads are not good enough. When I contact them, they don't reply, and all these different things. And I'm going to show you today, once and for all, how to fix that problem. And then by the end of this, hopefully you will know how to get better quality leads. So you're getting more people booked in for classes and you're making more money. So in this video today, as I said, I'm going to cover how to increase the quality of your leads. Now, before I go into that, I just want to talk quickly about Ricky. Now, Ricky is someone who actually works with us and has been working with us now for about 8 months. Now, when I first came across Ricky, he was really struggling because his cost per lead was awful, which you can fix that for free on my YouTube channel. And then number two, the other reason he was struggling was because the quality of the leads that he was getting were also awful. And when I say the quality of the leads, I mean, they weren't really replying, they weren't turning up for the classes, and realistically, everything just felt like a waste of time when it came to advertising on Facebook. And this is a problem that I hear from a lot of martial arts school owners. And the only reason why I bring up Ricky is because I want to show you that if you change how you're doing things, it is fixable. Ricky, across the first 6 months of working with us, added over 250 members to his martial arts school. We are now 8 months into working together, and he has added over 305 full-paying members to his martial arts school. This is in an area where before had low quality leads. So it just shows that this is a fixable problem, and I'm going to show you how to fix this problem. Now, if you've ever said one of these two things, this video is for you. Why would they fill in the form and then not reply? Or the quality of these leads are absolutely awful. They didn't answer my text message. I hear martial arts school owners all the time saying that the quality of the leads are awful. And I've got some news for you. In 99% of cases, the quality of the lead is not the problem. And it's not the reason why people aren't showing up. And you might be sitting there right now thinking, no, the quality of the leads, Donovan, are the problem. I called this guy last week and he said that he didn't even mean to fill in the form. I called this guy and he doesn't even know what I was talking about. Donovan, the quality of the leads are absolutely fucking awful. And you might be thinking that. And look, I could completely agree with you, but if the quality of the leads in your area are just awful and that isn't a fixable problem, then the only way you could fix that is by moving location or moving to another place where you've got different people. And that's not something you can do. So realistically, I think it'd be more healthy for you if you went with the mindset that this is a fixable problem. So let's fix it together. It is a fixable problem in 99% of cases. If you're in the 1%, then basically you're fucked. And you don't want to be fucked. You do not want to be in a position where it's not a fixable problem. It is a fixable problem. I'll show you how we can fix it together. Now, the quality of your follow-up is usually the real issue with most martial arts schools. The follow-up process is non-existent, and that's something that you need to fix. Now, before we dive into how to fix your follow-up process, I am going to show you how you can get less leads from Facebook, but better quality people coming through, so you're getting less people who are wasting your time. But after I've done that, I'm going to show you a more medium to long-term fix where you can actually get results like Ricky, which is pretty cool. So let's dive into it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dive onto the Facebook Ads Manager, and I'm going to showcase and share with you Harris's results. Now, Harris is currently running a ladies only ad, and in his area, it's really easy to run a ladies only ad. We haven't done anything special. We haven't showed him any crazy ads. Honestly, I think this ad looks pretty, in my opinion, it's not the best ad, but for some reason in Harris's area, ladies only ad, you can throw up anything and it's going to work really well. But saying that, it works that well that for every £1 something he spends, he gets a lead. Now, if you're spending £10 to £20 on ads every day and you're getting a lead for every £1 that you spend, very quickly you're going to get that many leads coming through that you can't even chase them down. You're getting that many leads, you're getting too many leads that you can't even get them all booked in for classes, and you can't follow up with them properly. Now, Harris luckily isn't in that situation because he uses our follow-up system. But if Harris was doing all of this manually, he's probably getting way too many leads to follow up with them properly. and that might be you. Now, if that is you and you're getting too many leads to follow up with properly, or the quality of your leads just they don't feel good enough, then what you want to do is go over to the lead form that you're using, duplicate it, and go over to the questions. Now, most of you guys are probably running your ads like Harris. You're asking for their name, you're asking for their number, and you're asking for their email. From there, you want to contact them and get them booked in for a class. But if you're manually doing this and you're getting too many leads or the quality of your leads are crap, then realistically, you should probably just add some extra questions into the lead form to increase the filtering process. So questions you could ask include, let's imagine that these classes were only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You could put, which day works best for you? And you could put Tuesday and Thursday. Now, if they don't answer that question, they can't become a lead, which means anyone who can't make Tuesdays and Thursdays are instantly filtered out, which means you're only contacting leads that can make one of the days that the classes are on. Short answer, you could also ask, what are you hoping our classes could help you with? Once again, if they don't have a thing that they think your classes can help them with, they probably aren't going to actually ever get booked in because there's no problem that they think your classes can solve. So these are the two questions you could then ask on the lead form. Click create form. Straight away, if you're getting leads for every £1 or every £2 you spend, straight away you're probably going to get leads for every £4 to £5 that you spend now, which means you're getting less leads coming through, which means you've got more time to follow up with these leads. Straight away, the quality of the leads are better. Awesome. Now, one thing I do want to say is that will fix the quality of your leads, or it will at least slightly improve them, but it isn't going to get you more bookings. Now, you might be thinking, but if I improve the quality of my leads, of course I'm going to get more bookings, but that isn't exactly true. You are going to get more leads, and those leads are going to be of higher quality. But for those leads to engage in a conversation with you, you need to put the effort in by messaging them and by calling them to actually get them to respond and get back to you so you can have a conversation with them. From there, you want to make the booking process as easy as physically possible. So you want to send a few questions, a few text messages, and get them booked in as easily as possible. You don't want to send them any external links they need to go to. You don't want to have them jumping through hundreds of hoops. You want to make it as easy as possible for them to go from having a conversation with you to being booked in for a class. From there, we want to send reminders and confirmations to make sure that they actually show up for the class. To give you an idea of what we do, we send a confirmation as soon as they're booked in for the class. We send a reminder 2 days before, a reminder the day before, and a reminder a few hours before. And this is really, really important if you actually want to get lots of people booked in for classes. Now, so many martial arts schools get this completely wrong. They'll improve the quality of the lead, but they don't improve their follow-up process to actually get people showing up for classes and signing up. Now, this is where we come in. Now, realistically, short term, if you want to just increase the quality of the leads by asking more questions on your lead form and chasing all these leads down yourself and sending lots of text messages and doing lots of calls to get people replying to you, then you can do that. But long term, you're probably going to burn out doing that. And that's where we come in for most martial arts schools. Now, you might wonder, why do I teach people how to run Facebook ads for free on YouTube? What exactly is it that I actually sell? And this video here today is what I actually do, and the reason why martial arts school owners choose to partner with us. What I do is make it easy for martial arts schools to turn leads into bookings and then into sign-ups. So what we do is we build a full-on system for them that will chase down these leads. As soon as a lead comes through, straight away they get a message that says, hey, are you ready to get booked in, or do you have any questions? If they don't reply, they get followed up with. If they don't reply, they get followed up with again, and the system will keep following up with these leads for you. When the lead replies, the system passes that lead back onto you, which means all you need to do is conversate with leads who are actually of a high quality and have re-engaged with us. From there, you just ask them a few questions, get them booked in for a class. The system takes back over and sends confirmations and sends reminders that actually gets them to show up for the class. This is the difference between schools that add a few members to their classes every few months and schools like Ricky's where they add 250 members to their classes in just 6 months. Like, the results you can get by just streamlining this and systemizing your whole acquisition process are absolutely ridiculous. Now, overall, that will probably give you a little bit of a better idea about what it is that I actually do. And if that sounds good and you want to systemize your processes a little bit better, click the link in the description below and you'll be able to book a call with me and we can see if this is actually something that would help you. But overall, this is something that you can do on your own. You can ask questions on the lead form to filter more people out. And you can send up to 7 text messages to each lead that comes through, really follow up with them. When they reply, put processes in place that make it easy for them to book in. Or we can show you how to do that and give you our systems and processes so you can just use our proven ones instead. Either of those ways are going to improve the quality of your leads. As I said, in most cases, it's not the quality of your leads, it's the lack of follow-up process that you've got in place. Awesome. Now that's everything for this video. I hope that makes sense and helps you a little bit when it comes to improving the quality of the leads that you're getting coming through. That's everything. Now, one thing I will say before you go is the only way this YouTube channel grows is through word of mouth. So if you do know any martial arts school owner who you know is struggling right now when it comes to getting people through the door, we can help them completely for free. All you need to do to make that possible is either send them this video or send them my YouTube channel. And not only are they going to be able to grow their classes using some of this free content, but you may genuinely change someone's life just by putting this content in front of them. That's everything for this video. I hope you have an absolutely incredible day. Thanks for taking the time to watch it and see you soon.